And we had a nice quiz. We had a great interactive session with our chairman. Now, a simple question. Obviously, you won't get any 5 star or 10 star for this. The question is, what was the most common thing between these three sessions? First was school administration, second was NEP, and third was that interactive session. There is one common thing between these three. What is that?
Change.
Yes, change. We can clap for MP Singh sir. And the second most common thing is, anyone else? Any guess?
Innovations.
Innovation, that is also means one of the answer.
Implementation.
Implementation, right sir? Someone whispered principal. Yes, he is the most common person of this universe. In last workshop, it was told that principal is equivalent to 1,000 persons. 1,000 persons. This was the outcome of the last session. That is the clerk of the school. He is actually everyone. A person who is answerable for everything. Every good thing and every mishap.
It is by 5,000.
Okay, 5,000. Yes, a number may soar high like this. But the most important thing, that principal who is running an institution. Institution nowadays is beyond boundaries, beyond infrastructure. In the age of this cyber era, we are not just framed in particular infrastructure. We are now digital. We live, we perform everything virtually. Then it means the responsibility as well as the accountability for our task has increased. And the most important thing is that our principal should be happy. The most important thing that our principal or the head of the school running an institution who is answerable to so many things must be very happy. So this workshop, this part of the session is dedicated to the well-being of all the principals. So let's clap for each and every one. Now, this well-being, how can we be well, basically? Or let's simplify this. Well-being is supposed to be happiness. Nowadays, many psychologists have defined this term happiness as subjective well-being. So let's understand what is happiness. There will be some small questionnaire, obviously verbal one, that who is a happy person? Madam. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy with my profession.
Okay, you are happy with your profession.
I'm
Okay.
fully satisfied and balanced.
Okay.
Very
Now,
difficult to define.
very difficult to define. Yes.
No trouble, no problem,
No
hindrances.
no problem, that is happiness. How we know that we are happy? Prashant sir? आपको कैसे पता चलता है कि आप happy हैं?
When you get up very happily and sleep in the similar way at night.
Okay, if we don't need sleeping pills at night,
When your health
it
is
means
good,
we are happy, right? Okay, Madan sir, आपके लिए happiness का क्या मतलब है?
If there is no hurdle during that particular day and you sleep properly at night, that is the happiness.
Okay, means whole day went without any much resistance, right?
Yes.
That is happiness. Very nice, sir. Yes, Anil sir.
If you enjoy everything, whatever you are doing, you are happy.
Right. Yes. One of the best answer means if we are enjoying something, it means we are happy, right, sir? Yes, sir. Sir.
If I am satisfied whatever I am doing, that is happiness.
Okay. Yes. If we are satisfied with our actions, means we are happy. Very nice, sir. Sir, what's your take on this happiness?
I agree with these two earlier answers. If you are enjoying your life with all satisfaction, I can clap these two. then I am happy.
Yes, yes, very nice, sir. Yes, sir. Any more definition of happiness, Alva, sir?
Yes, to bring some changes.
Yes, please.
Sir, this is the part of our life that everything positive, negative is involved. But if I can forget this by the end of the day or before sleep, I think one of the time I try every time. 1 hour before I want to forget everything, and I before sleep 1 hour relax time I pass. The days when I can use this time 1 hour, I think I'm happy.
Oh, very nice, sir. Very nice.
And the sleep requires, for sleeping it requires no pain. If I can forget before sleeping,
Okay.
then that day I'm very much happy.
Means the essence of happiness, according to you, is just forget and forgive.
Yes.
Whatever happens,
Yes.
whatever happened in the entire course of time, we should forget
And
forgive also. Some mistakes of colleagues, of peers, or anybody else in the family members. Any other take? Our Mr. Ma'am is smiling.
So this smile is also happiness.
Okay, yes. Smile.
So
Smile means happiness. Okay.
if something brings spark to my eyes, I'm happy.
Okay.
Because I can be satisfied with my work, I can be satisfied with so many other things.
Right.
But a very small thing like a simple job which I had received today, it give me happiness. So for me, happiness can be momentary. It can be whatever comes on my path. If that makes me something very relaxing, very joyous, that is happiness to me.
Okay. I am taking this statement. Happiness may be momentary, but it's very precious. Right, ma'am? Okay. Just sir. Brother.
I agree with all the learned people, all the principals. But as a principal, if you will ask me, if the parents are giving fee on time and my teachers are paid well, then I am happy.
Time and the reimbursement salaries. Right.
So far, we all have defined happiness in our own ways. If you ask me to define it spiritually, I'll define it. I'll let you know what actually happiness means. The absence of pleasure, absence of pleasure and displeasure together. भगवान से पूछा गया कि दुख और सुख दोनों भोगते हैं, तो दुख से हमें बड़ी तकलीफ होती है, लेकिन इस संसार का जो सुख भी है वो भी दुखी है। इस संसार में ऐसा कोई चीज नहीं है जहां पे सुख हो, ये दुखालय है। तो जिसको ये आभास हो जाए, महसूस हो जाए कि इस संसार का सुख और दुख दोनों दुख है, वही सुखी है, वही हैप्पी है। This is a spiritual definition of happiness. Thank you very much.
Good definition.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I think we have defined happiness in many ways. Some practical ways regarding salaries and fee issues to the greatest height of knowledge, that is pluralism. We have defined in all the ways. And let's watch a video, small video. Can you switch off the So nice movie by Steve Cuts. We all are rats. How many of you agree? In that rat race. Now, I just want to hear from you. What would be the best title to this small movie?
Happiness. In search of happiness?
in search of happiness. अगर आपको टाइटल देना होगा तो क्या देंगे आप इस मूवी? रेस दे सकते हैं, रैट रेस भी दे सकते हैं.
Happiness is just an illusion.
Happiness is just an illusion. We can clap for Mr. Sir. Happiness is just an illusion. We have got a very good definition of happiness. Happiness is just an illusion. You might have seen the expression of the face of the rat, right from the beginning to mid of the story and to the last part of the story, in fact. Whenever there is huge competition, whenever you are in the market of competition, what happens? You loses the charm of life. And that is the basic reason of happiness. Basically, we are defined by someone else. And entire life, what we do? We do to maintain the image.
Yes.
Nothing more than that. Means if you have some image about me, then my duty is to just maintain that image. And we, in that race, we forget to live. And entire our well-being gets compromised at that point of time. Our priority should be just ourselves, not anybody else. If you are happy, if you are well, then you can keep your ambience, you can keep your society, you can keep anybody depending on you happy. And mind it, happiness is infectious. Happiness is infectious. If you are happy, then it will spread much more than that Omicron. But if you are sad, then you are going to kill yourself day by day, bit by bit, like that. COVID-19. Yes, this is the scenario. Now I have one small video again to play with.
I want to tell you a story. Are you ready? There was a king, and the king was walking with his minister one day. And in the farm, he saw a farmer along with his family, husband, wife, and son. They were buzzing, so much life in them. Their faces were radiant, they were happy, they were beaming with joy. They were singing. They had so much affection and love for each other. And the king said, man, I have a massive palace and I have everything that one could dream for. And these guys are more happy than me. Why? Minister said, sir, because this family is not a member of the 99 Club. So the king said, what is 99? Minister said, give me 99 gold coins, I'll tell you. Well, the king gave him a bag of 99 gold coins, and the minister said, after 6 months I will tell you, not today. So the minister took that bag of 99 gold coins and put it right at the doorstep of the farmer. In the morning when the farmer got up, he saw a bag right at his doorstep. He picked the bag up, went back into his house. Excited as he was, he opened the bag. And gosh, lo and behold, glittering gold coins. He'd never come across such a stroke of good fortune. He emptied the contents on the floor and started counting. They were 99. Well, मैंने गड़बड़ किया कि मैं इतना excited हूँ कि वापस नहीं पाऊँ. वापस लिया 99. He said, कौन है वो idiot जो एक डालना भूल गया? डालना चाहिए था तो राउंड फिगर होना चाहिए ना. 99 पे क्या किया? So he called his wife, तू गिन भाई. मेरा तो she counted. बोले नहीं 90, बोले तेरा भी ठीक चल रहा है. She called the sons again. Everyone 99. He said, God, We can't live like this. इसको 100 तो करना पड़ेगा. So he started working hard to get that one gold coin. And it would take him months and years to get one. And then the wife was thinking, my husband, such a nut. Such a nut. We have 99 gold coins. And this guy doesn't spend anything. So she took 2 gold coins and went for shopping. So every day the guy would come and in the evening he would count the gold coins. So that day he came and he counted the gold coins. Only 97. पहले एक कम था, अभी 2 गया. So he shouted, where did the 2 gold coins go? She said, well, I'm not a nut like you. I thought I'll go do some shopping. So I went and spent the 2 gold coins. Oh God, the farmer yelled, I am toiling, working hard, for putting my blood and sweat to get that 1 gold coin, and you nuts are spending these 2 gold coins away. Meanwhile, the son spent 2 more, 95. 6 months passed by, and the king and the minister were walking by. And the buzz had gone, the life had gone, the song had gone, the love had gone. There's only arguments, fights, bickering. And the king said, what happened? 6 months में इतना कैसे बदल गए लोग? The minister said, now they are officially members of the 99 club. So the king said, man, you took 99 gold coins, what is the 99 club? The minister said, 99 club is a club of those who have 99 gold coins, but in running after the one, they don't use their 99 gold coins. एक के पीछे भागते 100 पे पहुंचते ना, ये 99 का क्या आचार करना है? I have learned one thing in my life, and I thoroughly believe in it. Don't wait for the destination. Start finding happiness while you are on the journey. Don't postpone your happiness to then. 10वीं में जाऊंगा, 12वीं में जाऊंगा, नौकरी मिलेगा, ऐसा होगा, कैसा होगा, फिर होगा. Today, I may have the greatest challenge. That doesn't mean I should postpone my satisfaction. Today I may be in the middle of the greatest chaos. That doesn't mean I should postpone my satisfaction. Happiness is a journey, not a destination.
Nice definition. Happiness is journey. Happiness is just a journey, not destination. तो हमारा वेलबींग इसी पे डिपेंड करता है कि हम लोग इस जर्नी में सर्कमस्टांसेस, एम्बियंस, रिलेशनशिप और अपने आसपास के लोगों से कैसे बैलेंस बना के चलते हैं, और हर एक स्थिति में अपना जो भी हासिल हमने किया है आज तक उसको एंजॉय कर सकते हैं. ये 99 का चक्कर बड़ा खतरनाक है. बेसिकली 99 वर्ड बड़ा बदनाम भी. ये 99 का चक्कर है नहीं, ये 1 का चक्कर है. 99 तो उसके पास था, वो दुखी इसलिए नहीं था कि उसके पास 99 है. उसके पास 1 नहीं था, इसलिए वो खुश नहीं हो पा रहा. तो हम लोग सब इसी क्लब के मेंबर हैं, अघोषित मेंबर्स, सारे के सारे 99 क्लब के मेंबर हैं, और हम लोग उस 1 के पीछे बिना थके, बिना रुके चले जा रहे हैं, बिना इस जर्नी को एंजॉय करे. तो वेलबींग इसी पर डिपेंड करता है कि हम लोग अपनी जर्नी को कैसे एंजॉय करते हैं. नाउ क्वेश्चन इज, आखिर हम लोग हैप्पीनेस को पहचानेंगे कैसे? किसी ने कहा फी आ जाएगा तब, किसी ने कहा इल्यूजन है, किसी ने कहा टाइम से सैलरी दे पाए स्टाफ को तब, किसी ने कहा कि ये एंजॉय कैसे कर सकते हैं, किसी ने कहा मोमेंटरी है. पता नहीं क्या ये हैप्पीनेस मिथ है या फिर हैप्पीनेस कुछ अनरियलिस्टिक सा एक फीलिंग है. और ये भी सच है कि हम लोग 24 घंटे हैप्पी नहीं रह सकते. हो सकता है
We can be.
we can be, yes.
I came to know that we are going to organize a picnic. So that day, I would like to take 1 hour of yours, and I will justify what is the difference between worldly pleasure and divine pleasure.
and what way this will change your life. So at least 1 hour is needed. See, because of I was not given any time, or I did not demand even. So that day you give me 1 hour, and I'll address all of you, and I will let you know what is actual pleasure, what is divine pleasure. उस दिन मैं आपको बताऊंगा जो सुख हम ले रहे हैं, चाहे आज हमने रसगुल्ला खाया, बड़ा टेस्टी खाना खाया, तो एक पोजीशन आता है जब वो जब जैसे हमारी इच्छाएं पूरी होती हैं, भूख खत्म हो जाती है, तो उस खाने की इच्छा खत्म हो जाती है। जिस रसगुल्ला के प्रति इतना अफेक्शन था, इतना ये था, अटैचमेंट था, एक खाए तो टेस्ट मिलेगा, तो धीरे धीरे वो टेस्ट 2 खाए, 3 खाए, 4 खाए, एक ऐसी स्थिति आएगी जब आप एक भी रसगुल्ला नहीं खा पाएंगे, तो वहां पे प्लेजर आपका खत्म हो गया। जो सच्चा प्लेजर है वो कभी खत्म नहीं होता, हमेशा बढ़ते जाता है। वर्ल्डली प्लेजर जो है एक पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे जो है वो एंड कर जाता है, खत्म हो जाता है, और वो घटते रहता है, वो हमेशा घटमान है, वो दैट कीप्स ऑन गोइंग डाउन, डिक्रीजिंग, एंड हेवनली प्लेजर कीप्स ऑन गोइंग अप, कीप्स ऑन राइजिंग, इट नेवर एंड्स। तो इसके लिए कम से कम हमको 1 से 1.5 घंटा समय चाहिए। हम 2 मिनट 5 मिनट में एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकते आप। तो ना उस दिन रखिए आप, जिस दिन हम लोग का पिकनिक होगा, यू ऑल विल बी फ्री, एंड आई विल इंश्योर दैट आई एम प्रेजेंट ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर डे, एंड आई गिव यू समथिंग दैट यू रियली नीड इन योर लाइफ। सो विथ दीस वर्ड्स आई जस्ट
We want to know what is heavenly pleasure.
Surely. आप listen. ये जो है, एक्चुअली मैं बताऊं कि हम जितने जीव हैं, we know that we are not body, we are soul. This we know very well. And soul is a part of that Almighty. And Almighty, that is divine pleasure in itself. उनका एक नाम आनंद भी है। चूंकि हम आनंद के अंश हैं, तो वो हमारा अंश ही है, हम अंश हैं, तो ये नैसर्गिक है, ये स्वाभाविक है, इट्स बट नेचुरल दैट वी डिमांड प्लेजर ऑल द टाइम्स। चूंकि हम आनंद के अंश हैं, तो हम उस दिन एक्सप्लेन करेंगे, आपको सेटिस्फाई करेंगे। थैंक यू मिस्टर तिवारी।
I think everyone has got some happiness questionnaire. Take your few minutes to fill this. please do read the instructions, because some instructions are very tricky. Can we have 2 more seats?
एक और दिए भाई आगे अभी आगे भेजे
The score 4-2. How Mr. Man and Runat women has scored 4. And who are between 3 to 4? 2, 3 people, okay. And not happy, 1, 1, 2 like that, okay. Now 4 to 5, rather happy. We are still in the process of calculation, I guess, right? Okay. नहीं पीछे इसका रिजल्ट ये रिजल्ट है इंटरप्रेशन है हैप्पी है नहीं
And truly speaking, nobody is happy here.
Nobody is happy. So this was just an exercise to know ourselves, right? And how we see our life. As I have been shown, time-limited cards by Madan sir and even some backbenchers, yes, your time is over now. You just leave the session in between, and I am forced to do so.
ये 2 घंटा का सेशन होना चाहिए था।
बिल्कुल, मैंने शुरू भी नहीं किया था। Out of syllabus. Okay.
और इवनिंग का स्नैक्स भी होना चाहिए था।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। So we are waiting for evening also. We can prepare dinner also. No issues.
No need of snacks चाहिए, घंटा नहीं चाहिए।
Evening. Okay. So I'm really regret to closing down this session right now due to shortage of time. Yes. We have to switch to next part of this workshop, that is felicitation and certificate distribution. So I would invite the anchor for rest of the proceedings. Thank you all.
After the felicitation ceremony, to give away the certificate, I would like to invite Mr. Hemant Kumar Thakur, Principal, Indian School of Learning, Jharia, Secretary, Public Relations, Sahodaya School Complex. Can we have SS Hazra sir from DAV Public School, Kusunda? Pramod Kumar sir, Chasnala Academy School. Amarnath Sharma sir, Jitpur Academy.
Very nice to spend some more time.
Manapriya Chatterjee sir, DAV Model School, Digwadi. Thank you, sir. I would request ma'am to please do the honors. Now I would like to call Mr. Santosh Kumar Ram, Indian School of Learning, Sudamti. Ramesh Sharma sir, Lions Public School, Sidri.
हमको मेरी ड्यूटी है। ये देखिएगा मैम।
Mahendra Prasad Singh Sir, DAV Public School, Morigi. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Shailendra Kumar Singh, Secretary Academics, Principal, Imperial School of Learning. I would request you to, sir, to please do the honors. Can we have now Shubhrato Modak, sir, DAV, Sanitary Public School, Maniahil. Prashant Kumar Mishra, sir, Tata DAV, Jamatoga School. Sunil Kumar, sir, DAV Public School, Barora. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Mr. Pramod Kumar, Vice Chairman Accounts, Principal, Buds Garden School, to please do the honors. Vinod Kumar Singh, sir, Doon Public School, Dhanbad. Sukta Banerjee ma'am, Balika Vidya Mandir, Jharia. Shiv Balak Prasad sir, Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Bhuli. Alright. Now we have Sunil Kumar Singh sir, Saraswati Vidya Mandir, CVD. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Can we have Mr. Madan Kumar Singh, Treasurer, Sahodaya School Complex, Principal, Dwarika Memorial Foundation Academy, Dhanbad, to do the honors? Dr. Prashant Kumar, sir, Dhanbad City School, Principal. Mr. Santosh Kumar Jha, Saraswati Shishu Vidya Mandir, Bagmara. Sayyid Mohammad Tehseen Ahmed sir, SSSDSS Gurukulam. Shobha Sinha ma'am, Kids Garden Senior Secondary School, Jharia.
On behalf.
I would request A.V. Verma sir to please take on behalf of Shobha Sinha ma'am. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Saw, Secretary Programs, Principal, Swami Vivekananda School, Chirkunda, to please come up and do the honors. Jose Thomas, Guru Gobind Singh Public School, Dhanbad. Artist Vensa Saint Thomas High School, Tokchachi. I would request Sandeep sir to please take on his behalf.
He's taking care of things on my behalf.
Ashutosh Kumar sir, DAV Public School, Sindri. Ava Misha ma'am, Maharshi Mehi Vidya Peech. Rajesh Kumar sir, Montfort Academy, Tokchachi. I would request Priyanka Phillips ma'am to please correct on his behalf. Nirmala School, Gobindpur, Alexius Dodrai sir. Dr. Anil Kumar sir, Crescent International School. Anupam Nayak sir, Aparna Public School. Trilochan Pandey sir, GM Public School, Putki. Rupesh Kumar sir, Penia Rishikesh Memorial Public School. Ashok Kumar Verma sir, Agrasen Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Chirkunda. you, sir. Now I would like to invite Mr. Ravi Prakash Tiwari, Vice Chairman Coordination, Sahodaya School Complex, Principal GGCT St. Xavier's International School, to please come up and do the honors. I would like to invite Mr. N.N. Srivastav, Chairman, Sahodaya School Complex, Principal DAV Public School, Koila Nagar. Mr. Pramod Kumar, Sir, Vice Chairman, Accounts, Principal, Buds Garden School. Mr. Madan Kumar Singh, Treasurer, Sahodaya School Complex, Varika Memorial Foundation Academy, Dhanbad. Mr. Shailendra Kumar Singh, Secretary, Academics, Sahodaya School Complex, Principal, Imperial School of Learning. Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Saha, Secretary, Programs, Principal, Swami Vivekanand School, Jirkonda. Mrs. Aruna Dubey Ma'am, Secretary, Women's Cell, JNMS School Principal. Now I would like to request our venue director, Sir Mr. Ravi Prakash Tiwari, to please present a memento to our Honorable Chairman, Sahodaya School Complex, Principal, DAV Public School, Koila Nagar. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call Mr. Shailendra Kumar Singh, Secretary, Academics, to please present the memento to the resource person for well-being session, Mr. Ravi Prakash Tiwari. Now I would like to call our Honorable Chairman, Sir, Dr. N.N. Srivastav, to please come and honor the venue director, Mr. Ravi Prakash Tiwari, with the certificate. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Complex. Secretary Public Relations. That brings to the end of the felicitation ceremony. Now again I would like to invite Sir to please present the vote of thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Prior to closing this event, in-house principal's training, I would like to call Honorable Chairman Sir, Sahodaya School Complex, Dhanbad chapter, to felicitate our volunteers who worked very hard to decorate this room, to arrange everything in our cafeteria. They have worked very hard. I would like to call him over here. Mrs. Jhumpa Singh. PGT Power Science. Mr. Krishna Viswas, PGT Physics. Mrs. Chandni, PGT Economics. Ms. Divya Gadi, PGT English. Mr. M. Jha, PGT Chemistry. Mr. Ranjan Kumar, PGT Mathematics. And Mr. Piyush Chawda for his all cyber support. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. If you spare 2 moments, sir, to have 2 words with us. Final 2 words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely conducted seminar. The second one, now we have completed 10 hours. And just to say, as we have to complete 25 hours training program in-house as by the CBSE guidelines. And someone were asking whether we were joining with the teachers and it will be countable or not. Yes, certainly. We just conducted these 2 seminars among the principals so that we can interact each other, seeing the real problem and issues related to the leadership, administration and all related to the schools. And in seminar or webinar being conducted with the teachers, you can have the real situations in the classroom that will also be very important for the principals. That will also count as a part of 25 hours in-house training. There will not be any problem. And we all of us thank to Mr. R.P. Tiwari for conducting such nice seminar, all the resource persons. And this is the formal welcome again to Mr. R.P. Tiwari as Vice Chairman of Sahodaya School.
Yes, as per customary, we will disperse after national anthem. But prior to that, एक छोटा सा गीत जो गुनगुनाने का मन करता है हम सबको, लेकिन मौका नहीं मिलता है. तो आज हम लोग मिल करके उस गीत को गाएंगे नेशनल एंथम के पहले. तो मिस्टर पीयूष चावड़ा, कैन वी हैव दैट सॉन्ग प्लीज? और आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट कि सब लोग जोर से गाएं, बहुत मजा आएगा.
applause.
Let's stand for national anthem.